Hello everybody, welcome back. I hope you're doing great. And yes, this is gonna end up being another AI video. I really don't want to keep talking and making more videos about it, but they just keep using it, and they use it in a way that I don't understand it, and then I end up getting frustrated by other things. And here we are, and I start making this. So yes, this is another AI video. I'm hoping this is the last one that I gotta make about this, because I have way too many at this point. Again, it's not that I'm against it fully, because I kind of see a couple of things probably being used for AI that maybe makes sense, but why even use it on music videos? I don't understand. This one is gonna be focused on a music video. Now, I have done a video like this a long time ago. It was with Madeline i.o.i when they used AI, but that one was like very bad AI. It was not good, and they even had to release another music video without it. But that one I did, and it is a long time ago. Today we are actually going to be focusing on Yeonsumi Closer music video and the possible use of AI that they probably use for this music video. I have made a video already talking about, you know, my opinions on the company and that she's under and everything, so I don't want to go to that. I'm gonna leave it below if you guys want to see that. I want to focus more on the music video and talk about a couple of parts and all of that. I have here like a little set of things so I don't forget. Before I start doing that, I do want to give you a little bit of context about this comeback. This is a mini album that she released not too long ago, and it is called Chaotic and Confused. She first released a music video for Extra, which I did do a reaction, like a usual reaction that I do on the channel, and now she released a while ago the music video for Closer, which is like the actual title track of this whole comeback. This video, like I said, came out a while ago, and I was planning on doing like a normal reaction because on Extra I said that she was going to release something else and then I was going to do a reaction of it and all that, but there was so much talk about AI in this music video that they probably used, and I saw it and I was like, okay, I need to make a different kind of video about this. So I waited a bit because I wanted to see the making film, like the behind the scenes video that they usually put, how this music video was made. Now, this making film didn't have any subtitles, it was all in Korean, so there's probably a couple of things that I couldn't understand, mostly everything, but at least I saw a little bit of how they filmed this. It feels like it's gonna rain, and I'm hoping it doesn't. So I decided to put my little light because it keeps getting dark. It's windy, so I don't know if it's actually gonna rain. Hopefully the rain can kind of stop or not happen for a while so I can finish everything. But I took my little light off, so it's not too dark. Hopefully it's kind of helping a bit. So yeah, the making film. Couldn't fully understand everything because again there wasn't any English subtitles, but at least I was able to see a couple of things. Now, another thing, just in case you don't know, this is a sample song. Some groups sometimes do this where they take a song that was already released in English mainly and then kind of change it up. I think the group Say My Name, there's something like this with a song not too long ago. Now this one is actually Sheehan Kingston, I think I'm pronouncing the name wrong, I'm sorry. Beautiful Girls. If you haven't heard that song, I would tell you to listen to it. It's really fun, it's very summery. I did read that the producer worked with the company and Sumi to make this new version of the song and give it a new meaning. Now, the original Beautiful Girls song, it is a very summery vibe for sure. I feel like I hear that song play a lot on summer. This one, Closer, which is the Sumi version of the song, it is a more darker tone. There's definitely sort of sounds to it. They have a little bit more of a darker feeling when it comes to what beautiful girls could mean and what can it do to a person to try and become that beautiful girl and kind of be like all the other beautiful girls, that kind of a thing. So during the music video you can kind of tell that that was what they were going for, a more darker version of the original song. Now, another thing that I do want to say before we get into everything, well, I seen the making film of this, I realized that Sumin actually was part of directing this music video. I don't think everything, but she did help a lot in directing a lot of the scenes. I am not criticizing her or her directing or anything like that. I'm only focusing on the possible use of AI in some of the scenes in this music video. Now I don't know if that was her idea or not, if she was fully in it or not. If they mentioned in the making film, I wasn't able to like understand it because there was no English subtitles, but she was very involved in this comeback, which I feel she is in all of her comebacks, but in this one I feel like she was very involved, and I could see that she wanted to show another side of her as an artist with this comeback, and I do think she did an amazing job. So again, I'm just focusing on the possible use of AI in this. I saw the making film. I have a couple of things on the making film written so I can mention, and I'll be watching the music video. I'll put it somewhere. This is not the usual angle for reactions, but hopefully I can put it somewhere. The music video, I will be stopping a lot and explaining and all of that, so it is not a full reaction because I have already watched this, but again, it's gonna be very similar to when I did Madeleine i.o.i music video, kind of explaining the AI and all of that. And yeah, this is what we're going to be doing. Probably gonna stop a lot because there is a lot here. So I'm sorry if it gets a little bit annoying. The music video is great, okay, but I don't think they needed to use this much AI for it. I think they could have used something else. Okay. God, that is creepy. That is way too creepy. Now this whole part, I'm gonna stop it here for a reason. This part, I was very confused if it was AI or not. Now, while seeing the actual making film, there is a scene that they're showing of her actually doing this, like pulling her skin. But from what I remember, it didn't look like that in the making film. So again, this is one that I'm like, I don't know if they used it or not. I'm thinking that they just did a couple of takes and this one was the best one, but in the making film it doesn't look like this when she's doing this scene, like actual presence. Now I was looking at this and I was like, okay, is it AI, is it not? I couldn't see anything like weird about it. I do notice that her fingers kind of look weird, but again, it might just be me. So this is one that I'm like, maybe not, mainly letting myself guide that in the making film this part didn't look like this, but again, they could have done a couple of takes until they got this one. So this is one that I'm not entirely sure. But it does look weird when she's pulling the skin here, so that's why I'm like, I'm not entirely sure. This music video is amazing. It gives you the creeps. It's like horror almost. It's so good. And then I see the AI, it's like, why? The song is amazing as well. The dance is amazing. She did an amazing job with this. It's not the usual concept that she goes for, so it's like really good. And this is the other one. There we go. Okay, I stopped putting like a good part. I put literally on my little paper, I put jellyfish because I don't know exactly. Oh my god, just looking at it makes me feel creepy. I put literally jellyfish because I'm not sure exactly what that is supposed to be, but as far as I know, that is something that they use with AI. I don't understand why, because I don't understand what that's supposed to be. All I keep seeing is jellyfish, which is why I put jellyfish on my little paper, but I'm not entirely sure of what that's supposed to mean. I don't know if jellyfish is the thing and that has like another kind of meaning in Korea, because I think that sometimes things here can mean something else in Korea and have another type of meaning. So I don't know if that's what they went with, but it's just weird to understand why they did it. I think what they could have done is glitches. They keep using glitches on this, and they did it in a good way that is not annoying. Maybe something glitchy, or maybe kind of I don't know, they could have done something else. It's creepy. The whole thing is creepy, okay, it's a good thing, but this I cannot look. But I think it's supposed to be a jellyfish, and I did think they did use AI to make this, so it's just creepy. I don't understand. Like if you listen to the original song and then you listen to this, it's like, oh, you changed this up a lot, and it's good. It's like a horror version of the song, which is really good. Like I keep listening to this song because I love it. I think there was another part around here. Oh, this one. Okay, this is the other one that I stopped when I was looking at this. What did I put? Yeah, the group one. Okay, so this scene they did showed it on the making film. Now on the making film, there isn't this many people. There is like a small group here. But then here it looks like more people.
그렇게 한 것 같긴 해요. 막 또 괜히 막 선수숙해지고.
Again, I don't know if after they did this scene with a lot more people and that's the one that they decided to put. I'm giving the benefit of the doubt here. But in the making film, it's a very small group. They don't fill the space like this. And it's her. So I don't know if what they did was copy and paste the group or actually use AI to generate a lot more people doing the same movement as the group that was actually instead doing it, and then putting that to make it look like it is a lot of people. Now I was looking as much as closely as I could, and there is a lot of people just blending into one another. There is a part where I see feet that are way too long and I don't see their heads. You know what I mean? And there's a leg that I cannot see where it's from. There's arms that don't make any sense. There's arms that look like come from a dancer, but it's way too long to, you know what I mean? So again, if I let myself guide from the making film and seeing that scene there isn't that many people in this scene. So I think they just use AI possibly to generate more people doing the same movement. It's as if they took the clip from the dancers, put it on AI and be like, generate more dancers doing this step, and they put that on the music video. You know what I mean? But it can be that they took more people and do this, but still it doesn't make. There's one that I'm seeing right here that is like floating. I don't know where the legs, and I know they're all clumped together, but still it doesn't make any sense. And I don't even see the dancers that I saw in the making film making this part of the dance with her. I don't see them. There's one here in green that I don't know where her head is. So I don't know. But this is creepy, and there's a lot of things that if you zoom in, you're like, oh, what is happening here? Because things don't really match up. I see a lot of things blending with one another. So I think out of all of them, this was the most weird one. There's also that part, I know you stopped again, I'm sorry, where the dancer becomes her. This scene, it is in the making film. You can see Sumin pull the dancer to the wall and the dancer turning around.
생활적인 스토리를 가지고 조그만 부분이든 큰 부분이든 그거를 퍼포먼스로 바꿔준.
And that is all you could see. So I think that you did use AI to make the dancer kind of become Sumi, unless they did the clip again with Sumin doing the thing that the dancer was doing, and then they use some kind of effect to make it look like it's her. That is a possibility that they could have used here. So again, given the benefit of the doubt a little bit, because they could have done that. That is, again, I'm not mad at the glitches on this, because the way that they did that thing in the background also looks weird. I stop it weird, you cannot see it, but I'll put a screenshot. I think that part I did saw in the making film, and I didn't see that happening to the tree, so I don't know if they actually put or use AI to put some kind of effects on the tree. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. That's the only one that I'm like, I'm not entirely sure. There's a couple, but there's some that I'm like, yeah, that looks weird. Oh my god, wait. Like 3 paths. So there is a tree, there is the fire part that just happened. I didn't see that in the making film. They could have done that and then reverse it. That is something that they could have done, but I didn't fully see it in the making film from what I remember. They could have used AI to make the fire and explosion. That's something else. And then you got the part of the dancers like lines with their hands up and looking very weird. That is creepy. I literally put that and I put what on my little paper because I didn't know how to fully explain it. In this part there's a lot. There's that, which, oh my god, wait. This whole section, now I remember this whole section, I literally put what on my notes because I didn't fully understand what was happening. The mirror becoming liquid. The mirror was in the making film. I didn't see it becoming liquid, so I'm guessing they used some kind of effects, maybe AI. The whole background was weird, the face was weird, that is weird, the water is weird, that is weird. And then the liquid part, that scene was in the making film, but there was no liquid.
했을 때도 이 방향성으로 추구하고 녹음을 했다라고 말씀드리니까
So I think that liquid part that they used possibly AI to make it or some kind of effect. Literally in the whole section I literally put what because it's like a lot going on. You have, I'm not gonna put this, I'm gonna see it so I can fully tell you how many parts there is. There is the people with the hands up, which was very creepy. There's none of the dancers, at least I don't see any of the dancers doing that. I don't know. You got the mirror becoming liquid, the back, she with her eyes, something is coming out of her eyes, the background, then the legs going through the floor, and then the whole thing with the dancers again, the background with the water, that looks weird, and then her skin again and all of that, and then the liquid. That whole section, it's just weird looking with a lot of things that look AI. I don't understand fully. I don't understand that whole section. Look, it might not be all AI, okay? But it looks weird. I love the song. I love the meaning that they gave to the song. There's things in the music video that I do like. I like the glitches. Sometimes I say they put way too many glitches. Here they use the glitches to their advantage. There was places that make sense with the glitch because of the song and the part of the songs that were happening right now. I don't like the AI on it. There is VFX that you could have used probably. I don't fully know how VFX works, but there's things that they could have used instead of AI to make all of this. I understand the whole thing is for it to be creepy and kind of horror and again a darker feeling than the original song, and I do like that. I do like the song, I do like the dance. She was talking a lot in the making film about the focus of the dance being the nails and like the hands, which is why in the promotions in the music video you see her with like very crazy nails, because if you see the dance she's doing a lot of this and a lot of walking and a lot of like this. So she was saying in the making film that kind of the point of the dance was all of the hands, which is why she wanted the nails to be crazy, not only for her but for the dancers as well, to give it a more like dramatic effect, I think was that she was saying. And the whole thing is supposed to be like dark feeling, very completely a 180 from the original song, which is amazing. I love it. Again, I have been listening to this song non-stop. It is amazing. I cannot fully see the music video a lot because it's creepy and there is a lot of AI that I feel they possibly use, and if it was done in a way probably would have worked, but it doesn't fully work, and I don't fully know what they use AI. Again, they have the lyrics here, they don't have two words. I tried to find who worked on like directing and editing, all of that, to see if that gave me a little bit more clarity on who worked on this and if there was actually like use of AI, if they used something else to make other effects, but I didn't find anything online. She only has one comeback a year so far. That's all that the company has been doing with her. And her comebacks do really well. Okay, I feel like yes, it has died down a little bit, but I think it's because she doesn't do enough comebacks and there's not enough promotion for people to know that she's still active as an artist. I have been seeing a lot, which I kind of agree a little bit, is that this feels a little bit lazy from the company. Again, I know she works on directing this and I'm not criticizing that. What I'm criticizing is the use of possible AI in this music video and how it kind of looks a little bit lazy on the company part. Now again, I don't know if she was okay with it, if she agreed, it was her idea, if she was, you know, good with it, I'm not entirely sure. But it can look a little bit lazy from the company side. They could have used something else. They could have spent a little bit more money to make those effects if they wanted to make it look like that. Another way, it's expensive, yes, but she's a big artist under your company that barely gets promotion, barely gets comebacks, but still do well. And she deserves to, you know, spend a little bit more money on her comebacks and do a lot more stuff. And I don't see the company doing that. And then I see this and it's like, okay, are you actually putting an effort on her? You know, the company side, are you actually putting an effort on her and the stuff that she's releasing as a soloist, even if it is once a year? I'm not entirely sure if that's happening. But again, the song is really good. You can go ahead and see the music video by yourself if you want to kind of see it more up close. I tried pointing out as many things as I could, but I also didn't want to stop too much and be kind of annoying with that. But yeah, I wanted to talk about this, and hopefully this is the last AI thing that I have to make. I'm tired of talking about it. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I think people have been vocal enough of not wanting AI in K-pop, of not wanting to see it on music videos, and companies are not listening. I understand it might be cheaper than VFX and putting After Effects or whatever it is that you can do to make those things. I understand it's cheaper, but it looks that way on the music video. It reduces the quality of the music video and it looks lazy a little bit, and I don't think that's a good thing. But I will also suggest you listen to the song. It is really good. The other songs in this mini album are also really good. Extra is really good. So she definitely put a lot of effort in this, and I think a lot of people did like that. I mean, she directed even a little bit in this music video, so she was hands-on on this comeback, and you can see the vision that she had with everything, and how I was able to put like another image of her as a soloist on this, and I really do like that. So I don't know how much I can see this music video with everything, but at least I do listen to the song and I do really like it, and I do like the dance and how the hands are kind of like the focus of it and everything. So that is really good. Let me know what you guys think. Have you seen this music video? Have you seen everything going on with it? Do you like this song? Do you think they actually use AI or not? Again, there is a lot of things that they didn't show in the making film, but a couple of things that they showed is like, okay, then why does it look like this on the music video? If you know what I mean, it's just, it doesn't look the same. I will try to put clips of the making film so you can kind of see the difference, but yeah, let me know what you guys think. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. I hope you're doing great, and I'm gonna see you on the next one. Bye.